Artificial intelligence, sometimes we cannot say at all that the mathematical approach from human mindset is actually going to stop. We are going to dive more in the business. We're going to dive more in medical sector. We are going to dive in education sector. We are going to dive more in research centers. Those all area is actually fulfilled and soon with artificial intelligence. Right? So we cannot stop. So education systems cannot ignore machine understanding. How is artificial intelligence actually improvising the way of approaching of human minds to solving their problems accurately, and as well as how fast and how uh, with the lowest cost the problems can be solved. Humans are focusing on these days, especially China, America, all developed countries, India even. So we are focusing or trying to solve a problem of our country's economy, and especially whenever we talk about India, it's a highly complex nation, right? So how are you gonna solve the problems in an education sector when we talk about so without a machine thinking we cannot solve it. It's very hard, and people are educated and not educated. So how you can actually approaching and solving the issues over people awareness, the medical issues, the business, economical status, and all these things we should have to understand, right? So without understanding, we cannot solve our life problem. Whenever we talk about the on second level, the artificial intelligence includes with research and development sector. Without this, there won't be a research and R&D centers, right? Because this is the highest way. This is the finest way to uh, check and to analyze and to solving the problems with efficiently with machines and human senses with without artificial intelligence we cannot imagine. It's how and engineering infrastructures and how cities are going to be developed, right? How villages are going to be smart. So these things are going to be never going to stop. Soon we are going to dive in hypersonic era, right? So especially whenever countries goes into the war sector, okay. So to come back again, to make life normal again, we need machines help these days, and artificial intelligence will suggest as in future, not even in the future, it would be actually very massively calculating the data and producing results in front of you. What could be the best way to solve that and to come out from any problem, right? So these things would be there without machines, without doing analysis of the informations. We cannot stop. So that's how things are going to be solved in the future. Even in the present, we are trying to do, and we would do the masters yeah, in this techniques and skills in the future as well. The robotics is never gonna stop. The approach of humankind, humans are trying to make smartest machine more than human, which can solve humans' problem, right? So that's how things are going to be evolve. And whenever we dive into the businesses, right? How efficient you can run your business, how you can solve your business, how fast you can grow your economics status of your business. These things are all the laws, all the engineering infrastructures, how you engineer your business, right? So it matters. It matters in a big way. You cannot ignore even in the small opportunity in the business, right? So how you're going to analyze, right? So while interviewing, casting people, and while giving a promotion to the people of your company, these sectors are going to be dive and developed with AI, because AI will give you a accurate reason to do something, because AI can give you accurate graph to do something. AI can give you a big research to do a particular thing. That's how actually problems are going to be solved. Without this, you cannot imagine the world. Let's try to, apart from that, our real life whenever we talk about. So, artificial intelligence is helping in a big way. So, whatever you have a problems, you can actually express in front of AI. You can easily get your own results, which is personalized. You can express your thoughts, imagination, your problems, the real life problems. AI will explain you things, and the data will be generative, not not it's not it is not fetching from somewhere. It is actually generating, and machines is actually because becomes a good, very good to provide generative data. Okay, so if human is satisfied with that, then this is the biggest thing. This is going to be change the world. This is going to be change the entire structure of life. The next generation will be weaponized with this such kind of great. If we control, we will grow, and life is going to be heaven with the technology, because technology is able to understand you, and even in our medical sector, and as well as our doctorate sector, as well as our business sector, or our technological sector, the entire area is going to be improvised, because humans are drastically, very rapidly depending upon the technology. So if you are ignoring the actual purpose of whatever we are going through, and the disease of the country, which is with the with which the countries are surviving, like heart issues, cancers, and any other issues like virus fighting and all those things, you're going to defeat with artificial intelligence, right? So if you stop learning things with artificial intelligence, things will stop in front of in your life, but the world will all time grow. It won't stop at all. It won't stop at all, because these are mathematical and proven error, and these techniques and the information processing mechanics is never going to stop, and it is very interesting part. In the defense, whenever we talk about, we cannot ignore artificial intelligence, and the running ruling on the government, you cannot imagine to leave the artificial intelligence. In the research and development, you cannot imagine. In education, you cannot imagine. In real life for purpose and every day to day life, daily life, you cannot imagine to leave the artificial intelligence. That's how it's going to be connected and related, and it will solve your own problems, and the stress of mind is going to be reduced whenever you start using the artificial intelligence. So you should have to adopt it as soon as possible, and that's how life is going to go very rapidly.